This is a $1 bill. This is what we use every day for all sorts of purchases. But have you ever stopped to think how this came to be? Where did the dollar bill come from? That's what we're here to find out. So let's take a trip back in time to find out where the $1 bill came from. It all started way back in the 1860s. Back then, people didn't really use paper money. They mostly used gold and silver coins. But during the Civil War, people needed a way to pay for things without using coins. So the government started printing paper money called banknotes. These were basically like iOS. The government would print a note for a certain amount of money and give it to someone who had helped with the war effort. Then they could take that note to the bank and get that much money back. At first, these banknotes were only used for large amounts of money. But eventually they became so popular that people started using them for everyday purchases. This meant that people needed a way to carry around large amounts of money without having to carry around a wheelbarrow full of bills. So that's when the government started printing smaller denominations of paper money, including the $1 bill. The first $1 bills were printed in 1862. At first, people weren't too keen on using them. After all, they were made of paper, and people were used to using coins. But over time, people got used to using them, and the $1 bill became a staple of American currency. But why is there a 1 on the front of the bill? Well, that's because the $1 bill was the first denomination of paper money that was widely used. Before that, people used larger denominations of money for everyday purchases. But once the $1 bill became popular, the government started issuing other denominations of paper money, such as the $5 bill, the $10 bill, and the $20 bill. So what's with the guy on the front of the bill? His name is George Washington, and he was the first president of the United States. He's been on the $1 bill since 1914. Before that, the $1 bill didn't have anyone on the front of it. It was just a blank space. But eventually the government decided that they wanted to put someone important on the bill. And who is more important than George Washington? But why is he facing the way he is? Well, when the $1 bill was first designed, they actually had George Washington facing to the left. But in 1928, they changed the design of the bill and turned George Washington around so he would face the opposite direction. This was done so that people could tell which denomination of bill they were holding without having to read the words on the bill. That's because all the bills were the same size, but each bill had the denomination written in a different color. So if you needed to hand someone a $5 bill, you would turn the bill upside down so that the 5 written in green would be facing them. Today, the $1 bill is still the most commonly used denomination of paper money. It's also the cheapest bill to produce, which is why it's often used for everyday purchases. Although many people think that the $1 bill is worthless, it has a lot of history behind it. So next time you pull out a $1 bill, take a moment to appreciate all the hard work that went into making it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching.